Okay, so it's Tuesday morning again.
Tuesday morning after breakfast, Nathaniel has asked us all to meet in the main lobby to discuss last night's incident. I'm not sure Bradley knows what happened at all, but the other two look worried. The house is still standing, so it can't be too serious.
Yeah, obviously this has to be slightly different because we had Bradley with us last time, so of course he knew.
Of course. Right now, we're just waiting for Linz and Raphael.
Oh, what's taking them so long?
The grand lobby, so impressive when I first saw it days ago. Now, in this room, I can't help thinking about the force field that forms the bars of my prison.
Oh, I thought this was the same, oh well.
It's hardly there at all. There's a distortion, but you can see through it. But despite that, it's completely impassable. That could be a kind of psychological torture. If there were something you wanted more than anything else in the world, separated from you by nothing more than a soap screen bubble, but you couldn't quite grasp it.
Yeah.
There's no one thing that I would want so badly. There's only everything. Freedom, my future, my opportunities, my choices, my whole life is waiting out there for me to get back to it.
Come on, you have to get back to our regular life.
Funny how everything looks a lot like nothing. Aha, they're here.
Finally.
Now maybe we'll get some answers.
Yeah, I think this is a big info dump. Alright, so now this is the same, okay.
Thank goodness.
Bianca!
Bianca!
I guess because she knew who it was this time around.
She's in a coma?
Not exactly. Did we read this before too? I think we can skip this as well. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the same, okay.
As everyone heads off on their separate ways, I run after Alben. Wait up!
I don't want to talk about it. You have your answers.
It wasn't Bianca that I wanted to ask you about.
What else is there?
Well, you.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure this is the best time to ask him personal questions. Seeing Bianca has left him a bit on edge, but if I leave him alone now, he'll probably just go off and brood all day. Being annoyed is probably better for him.
Maybe.
Last night, I noticed you've got a lot of injuries.
Oh.
Oh, that's awkward, Janet. Are you okay?
I'm breathing, aren't I?
Well, I wondered if you'd been in an accident or if someone was hurting you.
What?
He snorts, seeming more amused than offended.
What? You think I'm abused?
No, I'm just asking.
Has anyone told you that you're incredibly nosy?
Yes, we have
Someone
told her.
should have, yeah.
We have told her. Yes, actually. Alben seats himself on the sofa and works a cigarette out of his pocket.
My parents don't beat me, and I don't cut or burn myself for kicks. These are battle scars.
So you do get into fights.
So he is a part of Fight Club. So what?
I thought you were better than just some hot-headed brawler.
Look, little girl, sometimes a man has to prove himself.
I thought the whole reason you turned into a jerk was so that people wouldn't beat you up anymore. What's the point if you're still getting hurt?
Because he can beat them up as well, I guess. It's not the same.
He stands up abruptly, throwing the unlit cigarette into the fireplace behind him.
When somebody pushes, you push back. I thought you understood that. You have to show that you're not afraid, that you're willing to stand and fight and take your blows. Then people respect you. If you can't do that, you're just a victim. You're helpless unless somebody else fights for you, like I did for Bianca.
Why did you have to fight for Bianca?
If I hadn't, she'd be dead now.
You mean she's down there like that because someone attacked her?
Probably not. No. Bianca was living here with Nathaniel. He wanted to marry her. She wasn't so sure, but they got along well, and he offered her everything she could want. And then one day, she just collapsed. No warning. Something in her brain. I don't know. The butler rushed her to the hospital, but the doctor said there was nothing they could do. And Nathaniel just stood there like a sop and accepted it. Well, I wouldn't. Linz has a reputation on the street for doing the impossible. And damn the law. And Nathaniel could afford the cost.
So you fought for them to try to save her?
I always have. Even in high school. When people said things about her, I'd fight them.
What things did they say about her?
She didn't always pick her boyfriends wisely.
Boyfriends? How many were there?
Uh-oh.
Janet.
That's none of your business.
Honestly.
Why would you ask? That doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Boyfriends, oh my god. I guess Bianca wasn't completely a perfect angel. Just because you had a boyfriend doesn't mean she...
And Janet, maybe you should stop making assumptions about people you've never met and don't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alben, leave. Stop talking to her. She's crazy. Alben certainly isn't all devil either. Well, I hope everything turns out and I get to meet her properly.
Yeah. That was just an awkward
He
conversation.
hightailed it out of there after that.
Way to go. Oh, no, not again. Hangman. Does it really matter? I guess it doesn't. There's nothing new there. Wow, we're skipping a lot.
They took our pillow away.
The pillow's gone. No, how sad.
Is this new?
I guess so. It did stop here.
Okay. With nothing to do but wait and hope and worry, everyone has broken up to pass the time in their own ways.
I wonder, we might be able to finish it here. If it's skipping a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure where all of them have gone. Linz is probably in the lab. Raphael might be with him, or maybe not. I have no idea about Bradley and Nathaniel.
And finally?
But I think I know where Alben might be.
Like either his sister's room or
Chimney.
The chimney. That's my guess.
Well, fireplace.
Yeah.
Oh, sister's room. Damn it.
Oh,
Hi.
sorry. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Why did you say hi back to me?
I don't know. It's just instinct, you know. It's natural. If someone says hi, you say hi back. So it's, you know, a brain
Not
thing.
for Alben. Alben says,
No. Why is everyone have to say
I don't know.
Ugh.
Here, too, the force field throbs along the wall. It hasn't yet reached the bed, but it is cutting off the discarded sketchbook I saw the other day.
Oh no, save the flowers before it's too late.
Oh no. You might want to grab that photo and move it out of the way in case the field moves. You mean
What
the photo
difference
of
will it
himself? His own
I mean,
photo.
if the field goes away, then obviously you can just take it back later. Why? It doesn't matter. Exactly.
I suppose not. The changing lights play off his pale skin in technicolor contrast to the darkness of his clothing.
Okay.
Oh, he is so beautiful and so wounded. It hurts to look at him and be unable to fill that need.
Janet?
This is really awkward. Eyes of black glass. Oh yeah, his eyes aren't lavender anymore.
Oh yeah.
They changed.
Amazed with the lighting.
He's technicolor, remember?
What are you looking at? Yeah, he's finally like, what the hell are you doing?
Your technicolor skin? I don't know. I don't think this is the time to tease him. Not now. Wait. Just wait and don't scare him away.
I don't know what to do.
You've done everything you could. It's up to Linz now. And fate.
And God. What, is that like the second time someone just randomly brought up God in this?
I guess.
You're not Christian, are you?
I'm not anything really. You?
Raised Catholic.
So they have Catholicism in this universe.
Good to know.
Well, I thought everything split, like, with America, so that would
No,
make sense.
they mentioned there's no Shakespeare either, so obviously it went back further.
I forgot.
And then there's a whole, you know, like differences in science and magic stuff going on here. I've always confessed my sins and been told that they were forgiven. But now it seems like God has found a way to punish me.
You? Not Bianca?
The doctor said she probably didn't even feel anything. Her spirit was snatched away in an instant. And they always talk about spirit as if that's actually a something, like
Yeah.
almost a scientific thing.
Mm-hmm.
If she dies now, she'll be in heaven. I'm the one who has to suffer, knowing everything she did for me that I could never repay.
What did she do for you?
Everything. She could have gone to Paris to study. They accepted her into a good program, but it would have cost a lot more than an Atlantan school. She stayed here to save the family money, so I could go to university too. And I wasted my time there, wasted her time. I didn't even care. Even Nathaniel. She said, if they were married, she would always be able to take care of her family. She gave up everything for me. How could I ever pay her back? So, wait, is that implying that she wasn't really in love with Nathaniel? It was just
Well,
kind
he
of...
said that she wasn't sure about marrying him before.
Interesting.
He's clearly on the verge of tears. Aw, look at his little puppy eyes. And I don't think my heart could stand to see him cry. I have to do something.
Oh,
How can Janet make Alben feel better?
How can she indeed?
I think we have to I think I know what I'm going to do.
So which one do you want to do?
We're going to yell at him.
You do realize this has a different effect on the ending according to what we choose, right?
Yes, but I think that yelling would be what he would want.
I guess it would be what he wants, right?
Right?
I believe so.
I don't think he'd want to be coddled.
So, yeah, I'm not going to... So just yell at him, right?
Yeah.
That's your final decision?
Yes, I'm going to yell at him.
No complaints later?
No.
Okay.
I've gotten to know Alben over these past few days enough to understand him, at least a little. He hates weakness in himself or others. This situation is making him feel helpless, and that brings him down. But what he really needs is a kick in the pants, a challenge, something he can fight. Anything is better than sitting here staring at his sister's empty bed. Don't be such a drama queen.
What?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You're not even the one who's sick here. So what if she gave things up for you? You gave things up for her too. You've been fighting for Bianca all along. The only reason she's here now, the only reason she still has a chance to live is because of you. You're putting everything on the line for her and you have nothing to be ashamed of. So stop being such a wet...
Whoa. That was
Oh.
sudden. Technicolor indeed. Shut up, Janet.
Wait, how is he speaking? At least they're actually touching. When Bradley kissed her, the image didn't have their lips touching.
No. Well, subtlety's a thing as well. Oh, whatever.
I'm not sure what to think, or do, or kissing. Where do my hands go? What do I do with my lips? Really? I think my brains are melting.
My brains.
My brains.
No. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of what matters.
I wish he heard her be like, my brains.
I'll do whatever it takes to save my sister. If anyone dies today, it should be me. What?
No. Wait, what? You don't really mean that, do you?
Why would you say that in the context of the situation?
I don't know.
You'll believe anything, won't you?
What? I will not.
Didn't I already tell you to shut up? Or are you hoping I'll do it again?
My face goes hot and I can't speak.
What an odd relationship.
Brains.
You should get out of here. I need some space.
Oh, what for?
Talking to God. Maybe he won't listen, but at least I'll try.
What are you?
Get out, Janet! Every time.
I know.
This is like how every conversation with him ends. Just get out, Janet! Damn it. Damn it, Janet.
And so I do. He kissed me. He yelled at me. He pulled me close. He pushed me away. Everything upside down. He's upset. He's scared.
Oh,
he doesn't know what's going to happen. Neither do I.
Sing that stupid
Katy Perry song.
Yeah.
I was too. Like, please don't, Janet. Soon it will
think it was
all be
before that, I
over.
don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh my god, look at him
finale
going
time.
down. Look at it so fast.
5 minutes.
We're pelting down the stairs, clawing at the rails.
Yeah.
Lance, the force field is collapsing.
Janet, be careful.
Bradley, shut up. I don't
Yeah, we
like
don't
you.
need your help this time.
Come on, Bradley.
Don't grab my elbow, damn
Yeah,
it.
get away.
We need to get inside. I haven't voiced Nathaniel in like years, it feels like.
It's okay. Alben pulls the door open and holds it so that everyone else can crowd through into the laboratory.
What a gentleman. The power levels are still increasing, they're over.
The force fields are speeding up out there. We'll be crushed.
Perhaps I should recalculate my risk parameters. Can you do it or can't you? With such a powerful reaction, it's clear that something will happen when we engage the plasmonic conduit. There is a substantial chance that it will kill us all.
Great. His hand hovers over a series of controls.
The beta connector's blown loose again. Raphael, reconnect that. Yes, sir. 3 minutes and counting, but the levels are high enough that we could engage now if necessary, if the fields keep coming.
I swallow hard. This is it then. Alben looks at us for a moment, then walks over to stand beside his sister, his pale hand covering hers.
Well, this is different. Just get it over with. Do it now before things get any worse.
Are you?
Do it! Engage. Ooh,
It's as pale as Alben right now.
nice. Well, we survived, I guess. We're not
Bradley's
glowing.
still here with us, damn it!
No! First thing we see. Did it work? I can't see anything. Half the circuits are blown and the readouts are dead.
Thank goodness, we're still here.
Is everyone all right?
Uh-oh.
There should be an emergency flashlight under this panel somewhere.
Someone hasn't spoken yet.
Well, yes, there's one left now. I'll find it.
I hear Raphael rustling around, but... Alben?
Dots.
Bianca?
Dots.
Get those lights on! Alben would never be quiet at a moment like this.
Alben hardly shuts up.
I hear a click and a mumble in the background as someone tries to get a flashlight working, but I'm not paying attention. That tiny bit of light is just enough for me to find my way over to the table. Bianca's pale flesh shines like a beacon in the darkness, but I can't see Alben anywhere. I'll check her first. Her hand is limp and cool. I can't find a pulse. Did she have one before?
I don't remember.
I don't know what that meant. Her spirit was gone. Someone else is moving through the darkness towards me, but I don't care about that. I have to find him. He was standing back here behind the... There's something on the floor.
Uh-oh.
I fall to my knees beside Alben's unmoving form.
What happened?
Call an ambulance!
The phones don't work. Janet.
I'm not listening. I'm trying to remember what I know about first aid for electrical shock. Clear the airway, loosen the clothes around his neck, tilt the head back, open and close the jaw a few times. Why won't he start breathing? I pinch his nose shut and cover his mouth with my own, trying not to think about how different this felt just a few hours ago. There's nothing romantic about this. He's dying, right here under my hands.
Well, he might be dead already.
Yeah. Breathe, you idiot. You fight against everything. Fight now. Breathe. Someone lays a hand on my shoulder.
Janet, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not over. Lynn's experiment, the shock, he needs CPR.
I don't believe that's likely to be the case if he was caught in the etheric vortex.
What kind of doctor are you? Do something!
If you'll stop screaming and get out of the way, I can examine them.
I am not screaming!
Janet, we'll do what we can. You shouldn't watch.
But
There's nothing more you can do here.
There's nothing you can do ever. No, there's nothing I can do anywhere. My heart is pounding in my ears and my fingers are tingling. I must have been hyperventilating.
I'll take her upstairs.
Bradley, no. I can feel Bradley's arms guiding me, supporting me as I stumble. At the same time, I can't feel anything at all. Why Alben? How could this happen? What went wrong?
I don't really know what happened. Hey, I'm sorry about, everything. I guess it's kind of my fault because I brought you here. Well, yeah, it kind of is.
He looks at me, but I can't find any words. I'm dizzy. I should sit down, but I can't.
Yeah. So, anyway, that force field should be gone now. We can go outside, get some fresh air. You'll feel better.
I wish he'd go away and leave me alone. I can't cry with him watching me.
Damn it, Bradley.
Come on, Bradley, you are not wanted here. Alben never wanted anyone to see him cry.
Really? Did we know him that long that we knew he always felt that way?
Maybe every time he told us to get out, he was just crying.
That could be true, actually.
Every single time. Get out!
Let's just do this, okay? Don't think about it. Come on.
Again, he puts his arm around me and leads me forward, out through the mansion's front door.
So, here we are. New universe and everything, and it's still
raining. It's raining again, or still. I can't tell the difference. It doesn't really matter.
Must have been a bad storm, huh? Look, there's trees knocked over everywhere.
Where? Somewhere I hear a phone ringing.
What? Janet, isn't that your phone?
Wordlessly, I dig in my purse to find my phone so I can switch it off. Wait, my phone can't be ringing. It hasn't worked since we got to this universe. I hold up the phone and stare at the caller ID. Amma?
Your mother? We're back in Memphis.
He whirls in place and I drift in his wake. Behind us stands Nathaniel's mansion and all its lights.
The house is here. But that's impossible.
Is this the wormhole here where we stand? If I run out into the woods now, if I go home, will all of this disappear? Will it never have happened at all?
What is going on? This is weird.
They would never die because I would never know. Wait,
What?
wouldn't you still know?
How would you just forget?
That doesn't make sense.
Huh?
But only a coward runs away from everything that hurts. I'm going back inside to wait for news and tell them about where we are. I shouldn't have left. I don't wait for his reply, but push past him into the house. But when I see Raphael, I already know.
Aw.
The mystical forces unleashed by Linz's experiment had torn a hole through time and space. The mansion and all its inhabitants found themselves in a forest on the outskirts of Memphis, in Bradley and Janet's universe.
Whoa, really? So they're all in our world now.
They're all in Memphis now.
Okay. That's weird.
That is weird. Despite many attempts and visits to the site every 5 years afterwards, they were never again able to travel between worlds, and no trace of Bradley's sister Susan was ever found. The mystery would never be explained.
I wonder how, like, everyone reacted to the, like, mysterious house and people that just appeared in the world all of a sudden.
Janet did eventually return to her studies at Brooke College. She decided not to study medicine, but instead became an author of science fiction and fantasy-themed romance novels.
Really?
Her readers enjoyed her sense of adventure, but reviews always criticized her awkward handling of intimate scenes, accusing her of never having known love herself.
Damn, that's harsh. What kind of reviewer would say that?
She wrote Twilight.
This person never knew true love. That's harsh.
Alben and Bianca were buried together, with 2 stone angels to stand watch over their eternal sleep.
Aw, how sad.
Alben.
Ending Stone Angels.
Interesting.
And it's only part of the story, as we know. So, wow. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm sad.
Yeah, it is pretty sad, isn't it? I don't know. What exactly did Alben do that caused him to die, too? And obviously, it wasn't, like, the soul transferred, because she never came back to life.
So did he just get shocked, like Janet said?
I guess so. Well, it was pretty dumb of him to just stand close to the body, then.
I know.
Huh.
But I think he had, like, resigned himself to it.
It seemed like it, yeah.
He's just like, I can't live without her. If she's gonna die, I'm gonna die, too. Born together, die together, man.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's kind of poetic, huh? Isn't it? Mm-hmm. Wow. So, how do you feel about that ending that we got?
I'm sad.
You wanted to end up with Alben?
Of course.
Oh, well. Well, then you chose poorly.
But it was right for him.
Yeah, it does seem right. I don't know.
Freaking Bradley. He ruins everything.
Do you have any other final closing thoughts before we end this?
I find it very odd that they all ended up in Memphis. Like, how the heck?
Yeah, it seems like
I have no idea how that happened.
some kind of like random things happen at the end depending on which ending you get. It's kind of strange. I'm not exactly certain of what.
I was just going to say that, like, at first when they went outside and her phone was ringing and she said she's going to go back inside, I thought that Bradley was like going to stay in Memphis and she was going to go back and they were going to like separate. And then I was like, oh my God, Bradley's going to be blamed for all those murders because he was out there in the woods.
Yeah, you're the one's 25 years back when he wasn't even born, huh?
Yep, those were all him.
All right, well.
He's a time traveler.
Potentially, yeah. I guess that
He
is
really
a
is.
possibility
He is
in this
for real.
universe. Yeah, so that was Date Warp. I hope you guys liked it. And
I did.
There are a lot of other endings to this game as well. I think there's like 12 or so in total. Does it say?
Some of them are happier.
Does it say? There's 11 actually.
How could you be so wrong?
I don't know. But anyway, I think that's all we're gonna do. Unless, I don't know, you want to go back and get another ending.
I'll give that as my answer.
You'll give that as your
the Alben answer.
It's also the Claire answer, right?
Yes.
Ugh, Claire.
Claire.
Well, anyway, I guess that's enough rambling for now. I'm not sure exactly what we'll play next, but until then, see you next time.
Bye.